Hello and welcome to the 41st Tekkit tutorial. This time we're looking at two IC2 machines. We're taking a break from all the red power I've been doing recently, and we're looking at the recycler and the canning machine. Now these are two pretty cool machines. I'll start with the canning machine. This recipe is just tin, machine block and electronic circuit, very basic as far as IC2 goes. As I've got a stack of them on me, and I've placed down one over here in this little system. All it's got is low voltage power from this adapter coming from this power flower from the MFEs down there. Low voltage, so 32 EU a tick, going straight into this machine. Ooh, I forgot something. Okay, there we go. Okay, and now the thing will be pumping out stuff. Right, so the canning machine, basically it works on the premise that you have so many different types of food, and none of them, well, they don't stack together obviously since they're different things. So the first thing you need are tin cans. Here's the recipe. It's just 5 pieces of tin for 4 cans, not bad, and they're reusable. But anyways, you put those into the bottom slot of the machine, give it power. As you can see, there's power there, or you can put a single use battery in it or something like that. And you want your food source in here. So different food sources will give different amounts of, will use different amounts of cans, and they'll also provide different numbers of filled cans. So I've put in a cake, and very soon, because the more it makes, the longer it takes. The cake makes 5 filled food cans, which is very nice. But there's another benefit to using this system, because if you put in rotten flesh, which will usually give you hunger, it'll just give you a normal food can, no bad side to it at all. The same works with spider's eyes. You don't get poisoned or anything, and just fills up the can. Only just one, and oh, I see, it's being pumped out. I didn't even notice. But yeah, it does that. You get no effects from eating the filled tin can. However, that is also transferable to the golden apples. Whilst an apple does produce 2, the same for a golden apple, it does not give you any buffs like regen, which is quite sad. Right, now the other use of the canning machine, I'm going to disable this little output slot for this. The other use for it is to refuel a jetpack or make a fuel can. So, to make a fuel can filled, you just put in a cold fuel cell or a biofuel cell. Both of these I will be explaining in my next episode, as I'm going to look at the jetpacks. I'm going to look at this one that's powered by fuel and compare it to one powered by electricity. But anyways, for now, just accept that you need coal fuel or biofuel cells with an empty fuel can at the bottom. I'll show the recipe for this quickly. It is merely 7 tin in almost the shape of a chest, just with the top left one missing, as that's where you can imagine you'd pour stuff from. Anyways, you get a filled fuel can, which do not stack, sadly. And I will show you how to use that in the next episode, so I'll just cast it asunder for now. And that is pretty much... Oh, no, I'll show you how to refill the jetpack first, actually. The jetpack's a little bit different. You put the coal fuel cells, or the biofuel cells, in the bottom, and the jetpack in the top. I thought, at least. Or maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I'm wrong. Whoops. Oh, I see. I thought it was the wrong way around, so I flipped it again in my head. Oh well. Anyways, this is how you do it. You just put the jetpack in the bottom and the coal fuel or biofuel cells in the top slot. Also, you may have noticed, but things are pumping out of the left side, which you'd expect to be where power comes from. This is a bug that's currently with this machine in IC2. But you have to take stuff out of the wrong side, essentially. You'd have thought the right side would be output, but no, left side is the output for all buildcraft intensive purposes. Anyways, as you can see, that's given my jetpack some fuel. It'll keep refueling it the more you run it through until it gets to full. Anyways, let's just have a quick play of the jetpack. So I'll take off my rending gale just because. So hold on space to fly. And yeah, you can take falling damage, which does kind of suck, although I've got my quantum armor on so you won't notice it. But anyways, more of that in the next episode. Right, so yeah, it's quite nice having just stacks of food, all the same, kind of standardized, very nice. Steak gives you 4 of these. It's based on the amount of chicken nuggets it restores, how many you get from them. Oh, I forgot to show the recycler recipe. Also, if you're wondering how I was doing that, I was holding down control whilst wearing the quantum suit leggings. As you can see, that's why they were so worn down, whereas everything else is fine. Anyways, the recycler. Here's the recipe for that. It's just glowstone, dirt, refined iron, and a compressor. It's really not very difficult to make these somewhat basic machines. But yeah, just stone, machine block, and electronic circuits. Anyways, let's run over to what I've done with recyclers. I've made a huge machine that combines pretty much all the mods. As you can see up here, we have some EE. Yes, the power flowers like that purposely. Then we got some red power feeding into the industrial craft recyclers, being pumped out via buildcraft, automatically crafted into a scrap box, which I'll get to in a moment, via buildcraft. Pumped out more buildcraft into a relay, which I showed off last episode, which is red power. But essentially it converts buildcraft into red power. Then it's going into a deployer, so all the scrap boxes are being deployed inside here, not that you can see anything for some strange bizarre reason. Being picked up by transposers and being pumped into these crystal chests. Anyways, let's go to the recycler first. Right, so here is the interface. Basically, here is the input slot. If you're wondering how stone just got there, it's by the red power transportation system. Stone just went in there, and any item, pretty much any item from any mods, can be turned into scrap. It has a 12.5% chance of turning. And if you're wondering why it's going so fast, because it usually takes about 2¼ minutes, I think, is because there are 8 overclocker upgrades in it. And the reason it's not blowing up, because it has high voltage power, which it does kind of need due to having 8 overclockers. It's because it has 4 transformer upgrades, which I'll show the recipe for now. Just 2x insulated gold cable, which is just rubber gold cable. Electronic circuit, MV transformer, and some glass. Here's the MV transformer. Not too difficult to make, and I've just got 4 of these in each machine along with 8 overclockers. Anyways, yeah, they turn with 8 overclockers. They go incredibly fast. They go about 2 a second, or maybe more. But anyways, that's why I've got 3 redstone engines pumping the scrap out, which can just about keep up with it when it's full. Let's have a look at the middle one. Yeah, as you can see, it's not exactly overflowing, which is great and all, but yeah, wow. Anyways, tons and tons of scrap coming through here. Oh, I knocked out a redstone torch at some point. Whoops. I'll just fix that quickly. There we go. All of them have redstone torch power now. Okay, and they're all being pumped into this automatic crafting table, which I think I've showed off before, but just in case, I'll get one of these and show off the recipe. It's just 4 wooden gears around a crafting table. Oh yeah, I did show these off actually. Never mind. Anyways, coming through here into the relay from last episode, which automatically pulses itself, goes into this deployer. Right, scrap boxes. I almost forgot to show these off. Now, you can see the recipe in this automatic crafting table. It's just 9 scrap, which is what these machines output. Output from the right side, just by the way. 9 of them combine into a scrap box. Now, what a scrap box does, you can notice I have one in my inventory currently, is if you right click, it'll just throw down a random item. So I'm just going to spam right click since I'm in creative mode. As you can see, there's a ton of just random crap there. There's kind of a pattern actually. Breads, rotten meat, dirt. But anyways, most of it is just random crap. However, let's just see if I can get something nice to appear now. Well, it's gold ore, that's quite nice. It's also glowstone, which is quite nice, especially if you're not in... Aha, there we are. We have a golden crown. That's with 10,000 EMC. So this is a pretty decent way to make EMC actually. So as you can see, we've got 3 golden crowns in this chest, as well as a ton of ore. Yeah, just random crap. As you can see, we get filled tin cans, which is what actually inspired me to do the canning machines as well as this. Tons and tons of just random crap. But I have kind of been doing a bit of sorting. Oh, also you get diamonds. That's also very nice, diamonds. I've been doing a bit of sorting, and look at all these golden helmets I've got. Tons of gold ore. It's incredibly lucrative, this is. And these are just crystal chests, if you're wondering, which I think I'll show off now, because they're only a brief thing. Basically, it's from the Better Chests mod. where you can get upgrades. So, or you can just craft it, but I'll go for the first one in this thing. The iron chest. Oh, you can't actually. Oh, never mind. You can spawn them in, however, or you can replicate them since they have an EMC value. I didn't notice that. But essentially, these are just huge chests, and to upgrade them, you get, first of all, you make a bleh. Right, iron to gold upgrades, gold to diamonds, copper to silver, silver to gold. All of these are craftable. I know they are. It's not showing me the recipes for some reason. Okay, I'll show that in the next episode then. Anyways, that's all from me from now. Oh, the sunset's gone. Let's just gaze into the sunset of the mountains of lovely mushrooms. As I say goodbye to you guys, and I'll see you in the 42nd episode. Bye everyone, thanks for watching.